It is indeed your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome back, and I've got something very special lined up for you. From high school classrooms to sold-out international stages, Dalin Oliver has carved out a unique space in the global comedy scene. Now, with his award-winning one-man show, 90-Day Comedian, he's brought laughter to audiences across 10 countries and 25 cities, earning accolades and hearts, of course, along the way. Now, as he enters the final leg of 90-Day Comedian, we sit down with him as well as his gorgeous queen, Maxine Caesar, who's been his rock throughout the tour, to unpack the grind, the growth, and of course the guts it took to get us here. Guys, welcome.
Hello.
Family, friends, thank you for being here.
Hi, my rock. How are you, my rock?
Doing well for myself.
Lovely.
Thank you. Hi.
I'm glad you got your rock a rock.
Yes.
The weight on the left hand is beautiful.
2 years now, eh?
Well done,
2 years,
guys.
yeah.
We've got 15 years, so you know what? You've got a couple more in the
birthday,
way.
by the way, guys.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Dalin. Let's get talking about the comedy, because that's what you are here for.
Yes.
90-Day Comedian.
Hey.
Final leg.
Special one.
Special one.
Very, very special.
Okay, tell me more, because why are we bowing out now?
So I usually tour a show over 2 years.
Yep.
And I started the show in September of 2023. We got married on the Sunday. We left for Australia on the Wednesday.
What?
I did my first international show of this specific show 2 weeks later. And now it's a great bow out in Cape Town at the Baxter Theatre Studio. The first venue that I did my first one-man show, I came out to it, I left there 10 years later. And the 100th performance of the show. So there's a lot of heart. But bigger picture, Maxine joins me on stage.
Yes.
Yeah, we
So exciting.
We found a nice balance. So.
I was going to ask you about the
Yes.
balance because, of course, for those of you who don't know, you've been under a different kind of rock. Maxine Caesar, of course, is an incredible singer-songwriter. So how does this come together on stage?
So this happened. I said, Maxine, the Baxter mailed me. They've got dates. I said, take it. She said, it's my birthday week. I said, yes, you're going to perform with me.
Oh, and she said
mean.
no.
I was literally like, I don't understand. And then
I was like, people buy tickets because it's your birthday.
Birthday. That's the
all
gift
part
that
of the
keeps on
plan.
giving.
Yes.
She's like, I don't understand. And I'm like, but then we can be on stage. We'll be together.
But I've learned to just say yes.
Okay.
You know, without even thinking. Rather just say yes and
It's
then
the
you
year
figure
of
it out.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Figure it
what
out later.
happens on the stage?
So this is what happens on stage. Because it's my hometown and our hometown, I went, listen, let's have a liquor show, man.
Yeah.
We sold it out for 2 runs at the Artscape. But now with this one, join me on stage. You just released your EP. It's complicated. Cape Town's been showing you lots of love in the country. So I'll do my show, keep it nice and tight. I'll do an hour 10 festival style. And then we'll have a generic break. Then let's get on stage together and tell some stories of our favorite moments while we were traveling.
Yes.
Because she's been with me in all of the countries.
Okay.
Not necessarily performing, but being the wife and partner.
The rock.
The rock. Being the rock. Legit. When we were driving here, we were laughing, going, yo, this feels like because you get the 6 a.m. flight in another country.
Yes.
You have no clue about transport.
Right.
The rand is randing, so you're like, how do you make it stretch?
Yeah.
We're up at 2 missioning, and I'm like, it feels like this.
Wow.
So going, let's tell the stories on stage. She
Yeah.
wrote the EP while I was on tour. So she released, it's a body of work that exists together.
It was really intertwined.
Right.
Yeah. Separately,
The
but
alignment
intertwined in
is
a way.
crazy, Max, as
Yeah.
well. Were you writing songs while Dalin was there on stage and you were just like, oh, my man, my man, my man?
More like, where is my man? Because he's traveling so much.
I like
yeah,
to
it's
see
been
it.
good.
And also the stories coming together are going to be beautiful because people do want to know a little bit more,
Yes.
behind the scenes look at what it takes to become a power couple, right?
Yes, tell us, what does it
I
take?
mean, I love that. I receive it. Thank you.
This is what it takes to be a power couple. We were doing shows in London for the first time. And in South Africa, you get a tech crew with the theatre.
Right.
So we assume the tech crew was there. There was no tech crew there. There
I
was no
was
door
the tech
people there. Maxine was the door person.
I was seeing lights and sound.
lights and sound.
Wow.
I was welcoming people to the show.
And then you said,
There's
on the
only-
stage.
stage.
Just gonna-
I was like, guys, that's my wife at the back. At 10, I'm like, yes, she's the sound and lighting person. But you're South African, so
Right.
you make it work.
We
And-
know the hustle.
Exactly.
And if the rock
it
is
wasn't
the
even
rock.
like crazy.
So
What
thank
are you
you.
guys
That's when
looking
you know.
forward to most about the show? I have to ask you.
Being on stage together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this last trip when we were in London and we performed together, I think it was great, especially for her.
Yes, I think it's cool because it's different worlds. But when we were in London, it was like I had nobody musically around me. So I didn't have a band, I didn't have a guitarist, a pianist. It was just me and my own songs, me and my own backtracks.
And your own voice.
And my own voice. It was like a one-man show when Dalin was not on the stage. But he's done it before.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I've seen it work.
Yeah.
I can do this as well. And it was really cool.
Power couple. You see, power couple.
You learn to trust. You learn to trust.
That's right.
And especially as comedians, I don't know if it's because we're self-indulgent. We go, just give me a mic. I don't need a stage. Just give me a mic. Just give me a mic. So with Max, I always say with music, it's difficult because there's sound checks, there's this, there's that. But sometimes I tell her, just be in the space.
Right. Just be present.
Be present. The growth is going to happen.
Yeah.
And also, we needed to figure out how music and comedy pairs. It doesn't have to be intertwined where I'm singing and she's telling jokes. We have individual stories, but our shared story and narrative is pretty special as well.
Chef's
Just
kiss
makes
all
sense.
round.
Yes.
And you know what's going to go perfectly with that? Some delicious food,
Yes.
man.
There we go.
You know how we
Yes.
celebrate our people, man. When we meet, we eat.
Here
and
we
we're
go.
going to eat right here. And they're not going anywhere. Maxine and Dalin are still here. We'll plug you on those details on how to get. Are there any tickets left?
There's still tickets.
Still a couple tickets. Just a couple. Five more tickets.
tickets.
And we'll
Quickly,
plug you
quickly.
on all the 90-day comedian goodness in a bit. But I'm getting hungry, man. Chef Clem, what have you got planned for us today?